Hello, my name is Mike Pfaff, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. And as we start, this board has on it the last subject from the last video. And we'll do a slight review as usual and then move on to a new subject. And so this is what we talked about last time. When it's over, what remains? When it's over. If you look real close, we're talking about events. Now, this is our diagram that we had, but not as we started. As we started, right here in the center was a event. And for our little scenario, it was around a coffee shop. Now, I'm going to reference not the last video, but the one before that is basically where it started. And you'll see the scenario and how we developed this idea of what remains. And so everything happens in the present moment. And in our diagram, with the event here in the present moment, these two people, which was, one was aggrieved because he had coffee spilled on him, and the other one was the offender who spilled the coffee. And so within the event, they both have a memory. And both memories of the same event are different. And why are they different? Because each one of these people develop their memory based upon their unique belief system. And this guy's or gal's belief system, because of life experiences, and this person's belief system, because of their life experiences, are going to be different. So the memories they make of the event, which is their world, is going to be different. So everybody within the event, in the coffee shop, the person selling the coffee, the people sitting at the tables, the people cleaning up the tables of people that left, and people going in and out the door, and the environment and the rising and the setting of this, everything is involved in the event, in the present moment, and then, boom, it's gone. So when it's gone, the event, what remains? Only the memory. And these two memories are not the same. And neither one of them, neither one of the memories are the event. The event is an energy system. It comes into being. Things happen. You develop memories of those situations individually, and then the event is gone. The energy, boom, dissipates into the next moment, and then it's gone. So memories are constructions. We construct all of our memories through our belief system. And so that's what this is about. What remains? Nothing of the event. Not one thing of the event. It's gone. What do we have? Only our unique, individual memories of something. Since the event is gone, and this isn't the event, we have no idea what the event was that happened. No idea. This is very profound. and it's in the illusion. Why is it profound? There is nothing in the past. There is only memories in the present. The past is gone. And now on to our next adventure now. And this is our subject for today. And let me read it for you, because it's amazing. Which is most important, physical or mental health? Physical or mental health? Now, which is most important? Well, that's going to take some time to get to the bottom of this. So we have a few things on the board to start us on our trip and discussion for today. And the first thing is to be aware. In the illusion, mind, body are entangled into one system. Mind, body is entangled into one system, and in the illusion, you can't separate them. You can't take them apart. So, that's the first thing to try to get a handle on. Entanglement into one system. So they interact with each other all the time. They're communicating. Now, how do they communicate? Well, the tongue talks to the stomach and says, what do you want? No, they don't do that. All communication within the body is done by electromagnetic and chemical signals. There's no language in the body for communication. And so that's how they communicate. Now, in this system, in this one system, mind is the decision maker. Mind is the decision maker. Why is that? Well, decisions are made on past experiences. And past experiences are in the form of memories. And memories coalesce into beliefs. And beliefs move into a system, a belief system. And so the belief system is in the mind. It's not in the body. The body is an integrated system. Everything in the body is integrated into the body. We tend to take things apart, reductionism, basically, and we try to take things apart, and then we make them special and don't recognize they're all body parts. They're all needed in the body to run the body. The mind is the software. The body is the hardware. Now, we made this point before, but I want to make it here again because we're looking at physical and mental. In this case, your health. So in the illusion, body-mind is entangled into one system, and the mind is the decision maker. Now, if you look real close at the body, you'll find without the mind, the body is deaf and dumb and blind. Deaf and dumb and blind. Well, why would I say that? Well, because the only information the body has from the outside is the mind's interpretation. Your input information comes through your senses. And as raw data, the body can't handle and has no facilities for doing anything with that raw data. It has to be decoded, it has to be sorted, it has to be interpreted. And to do that, you need the mind where you have all of your beliefs of what you think is true for you. And that's all inside of the subconscious mind. It's not in the conscious mind. Conscious mind, very small. Subconscious mind, very big. Now, is it in the brain? Now, new evidence, and you'll have to look because it's new, there's no memories in the brain. There's a lot of theories because we absolutely believe they're there, and if we believe they're there, we're going to find certain amounts of scraps of evidence that we'll put together and show us that memories are in the brain. The brain is a body part. That's all. It's a processor of information. The decision is in the mind. And the mind sends a signal of its interpretation based upon your past experiences and beliefs to the body, and the body responds in kind. Now, let's kind of leave that because that is really way out there and new information. Everything in the cosmos is interconnected. Everything in the cosmos is interconnected. Oh, by the way, we're having a little licorice root tea today with a little honey in it to make it so nice. Now, we're going to look at another principle, and I'm going to put it up here from Hermetics. And this one is going to be let's see which one. The second Hermetic principle of correspondence. And so this is what that thought system has to say about this interconnection between everything in the universe. Oh, by the way, I didn't do it, but you can. We've done it on other videos. You can ask AI through Google search, is everything interconnected in the universe? And they'll come back and tell you, yeah. So you can do that if you want. But this is the Hermetic approach. And what it says in the second principle of correspondence. And this is what it is. And it'll be very familiar to you. As above, so below. As below, so above. As within, so without. As without, so within. Now, there are different levels of awareness out there. And this points out that each level corresponds to the level above it. They're all interconnected and interrelated. And in this realm, our realm of the illusion, the agency that is operating in connection with everything is the mind. Is the mind. Now, in the illusion, no, I got to go on here. Okay, that's their interconnection. Now, the next step is the body cannot leave the present moment, and indeed can't leave the illusion. It's got to be right here. There's no place the body can be but right here in the present moment. It can't go into different levels of awareness. Which part of you can? The mind. The mind is the only thing that is dancing with the cosmos, which is dancing in the infinite field of everything. And in that field, all is balanced. All is balanced. So in that field, everything flows together. And I've said this before in other videos, if you want to go to the left, something else or anything else must move to the right. So to keep balance within this magnificent system. It is so magnificent and so infinite that it boggles the mind. And in the illusion, we believe everything is separate. Everything is separate. Nothing is connected. And yet, everything is interconnected. Everything has correspondence with everything else. And the only mechanism that can do that is the mind. Mind is an extension of consciousness. And the infinite field of everything, the awe, is consciousness. So that's where that comes from. And the body is a mechanism, interrelated systems that operate here in the illusion and cannot leave this realm. Now, what else can we say about this? This system is and I wrote it down here, this system of everything, it is the mind that correlates with this self-organizing system. And through its decision-making, how the body responds keeps that system in balance throughout the cosmos. Oh, it is a very infinite interconnection of everything in the infinite universe. Now let us go on and look at something else that causes this to happen. And this is, again, related to Hermetic principles, but in this case, it is principle number 3. So we're talking about 2 and now 3. And here is the principle. It is the principle of vibration. And it gives the idea of this infinite field, this self-organizing, undulating field. And here's what the course, here what the Hermetic principles are of the third one. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. And now again, let us go back and make sure we're following our goal to find out which is important, physical or mental health. Now this kind of lays the framework out, recognizing that it is the mind that is the decision maker. It is the body that responds to the mind through their entangled one system. And so let us look now at what the Course says. By the way, the description is quite compact in information that will support in tying this together. So give that a read, and it may help you. So what does the Course say? First, recognize that it is the mind that instructs the body how to respond. It is the mind that interprets the input information and signals the body. And from that signaling, through all of the systems of the body, the decisions are made. What are some of those decisions? They relate to your health as well as everything else. So what does the Course say in relationship to this concern or this question? And here's what it says. Psychotherapy is the only form of therapy there is, since only the mind can be sick, only the mind can be healed, only the mind is in need of healing. Oh, how interesting is that? We are treading on very thin ice here in relationship to mind-body interaction. And this approach says mind is the decision maker. And this is very controversial. Because if you are in poor health, who made the decision for that experience? Oh, we have much to talk about here in the illusion. And so until we meet again, give that some thought. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to give an answer. Be good to yourself, and we'll see you next time, right here in the illusion. Bye now.